What's good, YouTube? That you're back again once again. Today we're from episode number 18 of our Pokemon Dark Rising Nuzlocke. Our Year of Darkness continues on, as well as our Summer with the Squad. If you guys are hyped for today's episode, and of course I'm going to show you supporters are proud of the Nappy Nation, make sure to like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. In the last episode, you guys, we handled all the spookies going on here in the town of Salem. We went down south to the Volair Forest, took on Light and his creation Pokemon. Creation creature, there it is, and saved all the children in the town of Salem. And now, with the Jewel of Life in our hands, it is time for us to continue on, hopefully to a city that has a gym, because we still only have 3 gym badges. I would like 4 gym badges. I would like 7 gym badges by now, because we have a team of 65s. Anyways, let's get a quick team recap for you guys. I did in fact do some grinding between episodes because of our battle with Light. I did get the entire squad up to level 65. Hopefully that is enough for now. We don't have to worry about anything else. Except for Muchacho. Again, all those trainers to the north are all double battles. So I can only train certain monsters to a certain extent. But fun fact for you guys, I started training Oliver the Musharna at level 61 alongside Muchacho. And by the time Oliver got to 65, Muchacho was only level 62. So that's the difference in experience required for monster level up. Grinding in this game is getting to a point where it is literally wild. Like, it is literally wild. The game needs to, like, level off for a little bit. I mean, I guess we're going to get to 100 and then it'll level off no matter what. But we need to level off for just a little bit, okay? Because I can't keep, like, doing these hour and a half grinding montages in between every single episode. You know, that's why I said a while back. Like, I don't mind grinding. If it's, like, every 3 or 4 episodes I record, I go and grind. That's fine. It can't be every 1, maybe 2 episodes. That's not productive. I don't get anything done by recording 1 or 2 episodes and then taking an hour and a half, 2 hours off to go grind. That's stupid. Anyways, we got everyone in the squad up to 65 except for Muchacho, because there are double battles. Didn't get a chance to train him all the way up, so we're going to use him in today's episode, hopefully get him to 65. But Muchacho's level 62, our Victini. Naive Nature with Serene Grace, so I can Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Zen Headbutt, and Will-O-Wisp. He tried to learn Double Edge. I declined it. Then we have Oliver, our Musharna. Speaking of the devil, level 65, Bashful Nature with Synchronize, rocking Psychic, Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, and Thunder Wave. I don't think Oliver's moveset's going to change anymore for the rest of the game. Then we have Drax, our mighty Tyranitar, level 65, Adamant Nature with Sandstream, rocking Rock Slide, Stone Edge, Dark Pulse, and Earthquake. He tried to learn Iron Head by level up, and I debated getting rid of Rock Slide for it, but then it's like, Iron Head doesn't help. Like, I'd rather have, like, the things that the things Iron Head is super effective against isn't effective against us. So, like, we don't benefit. We lose stab typing based off of it. So, like, I really debated it. If fairy type was in the game, maybe, but is it better to hit a fairy type with an Iron Head or a Stone Edge? If fairy type was in the game, I would consider Iron Head. But aside from that, I guess I'll just keep the stab moves instead. So eat skeet. Then we have Jehuti, our Scizor, who is finally caught up to the squad. I started training him first to make sure he got caught up, and then Muchacho fell behind. But Jehuti's level 65, our Scizor, Docile Nature with Swarm Rocket, X-Scissor, Sword Dance, Iron Head! Yes, he learned Iron Head like level 57 or something like that, and Roost. I kept Roost on there. He was trying to learn Night Slash by level up, but Dark is special in this game, and I figured, look at our attack versus our special attack. I'm good. I'm good. I'll keep Roost over that any day. So, as long as I don't run into, like, a Chandelure or a Jellicent, I think, yeah. As long as I don't run into either of those, Jehuti's got it down pat. God damn it, we don't need Night Slash. But then up next we have Ezekiel saw the wheel way up in the middle of the air. Ezekiel, our Gyarados, level 65, Rash Nature with Intimidate, Rocket Hurricane, Iron Head, Hydro Pump, and Dragon Dance. That beautiful, juicy-ass moveset. And last but certainly not least, we have our starter Pokemon, Ignacio, our Garchomp, level 65, holding the Dragon Fang, Bold Nature with Sandveil, rocking Dragon Pulse, Iron Head, Earthquake, and Swords Dance. He also tried to learn Double Edge by level up, and I told him, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. So we got a squad of 65s. Hopefully, we are good with 65s for now, at least until the next gym. I just want to take on a gym. Like, I get the game has a ton of story, but I would like to battle a gym. I'd like to battle a gym, gosh darn it. Oh, Nappier's mysterious voice. You carry the Jewel of Life. You may enter. Rosary Graveyard. So this is the Rosary Graveyard, huh? I better brace myself for what awaits me. Nappy heard a loud scream from deep inside the graveyard. Ah! That sounded like Sydney. She might be in danger. I better check it out. Wait, we're in the Rosary graveyard, which means it's time for a new encounter! It's a hunter! Ah! It's a haunter. It's a haunter. I'm not gonna will-o-wisp him. I'm not gonna will-o-wisp him. Yeah. Ultra Ball just for you. Fuck! Don't pop out of the Ultra Ball. If it was anything but a haunter, I was gonna say I can go out to Jelly and X-scissor him, but ooh, I don't know how well that's gonna go. I can't touch this haunter. Like, the only thing that's resisted, I'm still 20 levels above. Oh no, stay in this Ultra Ball. No, I'm not gonna attack you, dog. I'm not gonna attack. I should have will-o-wisped the haunter, to be honest. That's what I should have done. Yeah! If you get the feeling of being watched in darkness when nobody's around, Haunter is there. I'm so excited! We were just talking about using the Gengar in the last episode, and Yeets keep playing late. Here we are. Okay, so let me see. What are we gonna name this Haunter? I know I have like my... It seems like every year, every 2 years, I change the nickname of my Gengars. It's because, like, no nickname is, like, perfect for Gengar. He's a perfect Pokemon. Like, how do you even begin as a mere mortal, as a mere human? How do you begin to even give him a name? Like, he's perfect. What do I name? I don't fucking know. What do you name a Gengar, dog? Like, I name my female Gengars Ultraviolet. You know what? I don't know. It doesn't really fit, but I guess it'll go with the theme of the series. See, no, I can't name him. I was gonna name him Jonesy, but now when I think of Jonesy, I think of the black dude from Reno 911, and that doesn't work at all. Damn it. Ugh. What do we name him? You know what? I'm gonna name him. Venkman. Wait, is that how you spell? We're in the town with a name raider. Hold on, let me make sure that I spelled that correctly. It's one of those things where, like, I'm pretty sure it's spelled right. It is spelled right. But I was looking at it and I was like, let me know if you get that reference in the comment section below. Let me know if you get that reference. Let's peep my boy, my child. Let me look. Oh, we have Henrietta from last episode we didn't peep. Naive Nature, Levitate, Confuse Ray, Pursuit, Curse, and Will-O-Wisp. You're just a little dick, aren't you? We have Venkman. Whoa, I got a little too excited. Gentle Nature with Levitate, rocking Confuse Ray, Shadow Punch, Will-O-Wisp, and Destiny Bond. Yeah, Destiny Bond. Well, they said there were Zoroarks in the graveyard. There's Honchkrows in the graveyard, dog! I like Pidgeot, so I collect them. You know what, dude? Same, dude. I like Pidgeot, too. He actually is, like, the two best starter birds. Pidgeot and Staraptor. Swallow's right there with him, dog. Like Yeeter, Skeeter, Fleeter, Deleter. What's a cute, round, and fluffy Pokemon? This dick is not Cottony, dog. It's not Cottony. I'll tell you that much right now. But, either way, in today's episode, I was supposed to share with you guys, the story. Oh, look at these hench-ass niggas, dog. Whoa! What are y'all up to? Hold up. I'm going to Fire Punch you and... Wait, no. I'm going to Fire Punch you and then Psychic you. Making the best of our abilities here. There we go. So, in today's episode... 2 episodes ago... There we go. 2 episodes ago, I was supposed to share with you guys... I told you guys that I would share with you a ghost story, and like an IRL ghost story of something that happened to me. And I haven't forgotten about it. Even though I did do... There's Ekans here? That would have been terrible. There's and Miss Maggie's here. That would have been lit. Sableye, that would have been terrible. That would have been terrible. Coughing, that would have been lit. Is this supposed to be a man? That is not a mansion. That is a gatehouse, my boy. That is a gatehouse. A Spiritomb. There are level 55 wild Spiritomb. What the fuck, dude? Holy shit. Dog, this place is lit. Wowzers. Giggity gosh darn. Honchcrow, big nigga coming. Oh! 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 God damn. Anyways, I was supposed to share with you guys a story, a spooky dooky ghost story, and I guess we did some Pokemoning. I was gonna say, there's the Zorua. Oh, it's Shadow Tag. Yikes. We did some Pokemoning, because I was about to say, there's no way, like when I told the Melissa story, there's no way I can play and talk and tell a cohesive story at the same time. But hey, at least we got some Pokemoning in. Wait a second. How? They asked me for the Jewel of Life to get in this bitch. How the fuck was all these trainers in here? Do they all have the Jewel of Life? What the fuck is going on, dog? What the fuck is going on? Anyways, little girl over here.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes. So they are believers. Okay, so story time. We got our Pokemoning in to start the episode. So few years ago. And I guess she put it the best way. Because my question, before I even tell the story, because there's the notion of, do you believe in ghosts? And I think that that's something that is subjective based upon experience. Because like I could ask you, do you believe the sky is going to be blue tomorrow? And from experience, you can say, yes, I believe the sky will be blue tomorrow. You know, if you'd never seen a blue sky before, then you would probably say no. So to that extent, when you talk about, do you believe in ghosts? It's very easy to say, no, I don't believe in ghosts, until you've experienced something that's supernatural. So who knows? It's just keep an open mind going into this. So I think I told this story a while back in a Let's Play a couple years ago. But a few years back, before I graduated high school, I was living in Reno, Nevada with my family. And probably after 2 or 3 years of us living there, we decided to go to this place called Virginia City. I don't know if anyone that lives in Reno, you know what that is. Anyone that lives in maybe Northern California, Northern Nevada, you might have heard of Virginia City. It's an old mining town that's near Reno. It's up in the mountains. And it's one of those things where nowadays they've turned it into like a tourist attraction. Like they have little gift shops and restaurants, and there's a casino up there because gambling's legal in Nevada. You know, it's like an old wild west town, you know, an old mining town that's up in the mountains. So we decided to go there one weekend, and I had a blast. We were going to shops and restaurants, having a good time. We went into this casino, and in the casino, like the main casino room had like a separate like little cubby hole in the back or something. Like it wasn't its own room. It was just like an alcove in the corner of the room. And they had this poker table that was set up, and they had like these ropes in front of it, and they had a guide and all these signs around. They were talking about the significance of this poker table, because apparently years ago, back in like 1880 or 1910 or some shit, whenever Virginia City was in its heyday, they had some poker game that took place in that casino that lasted like 7 days, or maybe it was like 2 weeks, or I don't remember the amount of time. It was a long time for a poker game. It took place, and I guess the end of the game was kind of underhanded and shady, and someone died. And TLDR, that person's been haunting this casino ever since. So, you know, of course, I go back to the notion of, do you believe in ghosts? Has it been something that you've encountered before or not? So going into this, having never experienced anything before, you know, I was just listening and taking in all the sights, and all this is cool, yada yada yada. But as I stood near that poker table, I just got this sense of, I don't know what the right word is, like, I don't want to say like evil, because that's really cliche, but it was just like my anxiety just slowly rose. It just really felt like that was not where I was supposed to be. Like that just plain and simple. I was not welcome. I was not wanted. I didn't want to be there. I shouldn't have been there. And I've never, up until that point in my life before, ever felt that way. Anywhere, anytime. It was one of those like natural in your heart kind of things. Like, not in your gut, in your heart. Like, I should not be here right now. And you can say it's superstition, whatever you want. All I know is I was there. No shit. I was there. And it was the most uneasy, unnerving, unwanted feeling that I've ever had in my life. Ever. And I turned around immediately and I told my mom, I have to go. I need to go right now. And it was one of those things where she could tell from the tone of my voice. Like, it wasn't even like, oh, what's wrong? No, she was like, all right, let's go. Because I literally felt unwanted. Like I was being driven out. Like I should not have been there. And I've never felt that way since. And I've been to Tombstone, Nevada, where they have the Birdcage Theater, where that's supposed to be haunted. I've been to other places that are supposedly haunted as well. And I've never felt that way before. Or I've never felt that way before that day, and I've never felt that way since. So you can say it's coincidence, you can say whatever you want, but I believe 100% that something supernatural was there that day. And I was not sticking around to find out what. It literally was the most unnerving moment of my life. Ever. I want you to know, we left that and went to a store that was next door to the casino, like on the opposite side of the wall. And even then, I was still like, I need to get away from here. I need to go. I have not been back to Virginia City since. I don't plan on going back to Virginia City. I don't know. If there's anybody watching that knows the story of that poker table, or you want to look it up and put it in the comment section, by all means, go ahead. But all I know is that day, I've never in my life have I ever felt that way before. And, you know, I shared it with my mom afterwards. I was telling her about that, and she told me that she had an experience like that as well. She said when she lived in Sierra Vista, I don't know how many years and years ago, she said she went into a furniture store, and there was a separate room. Like, you know, when you go into a large furniture store, they have like different types of furniture in different rooms and whatnot. She said there was a separate room in the back for mattresses, and she was looking to buy a new bed set. And she went in the back for the mattresses, and she said she was in the room by herself. There was no one else there. She was by herself, and she said she felt that exact same, like, feeling. And it's crazy because, she knew, she felt that way in that room all those years ago. And she'd never told me that story before. And I had never told her how I felt about that until later that day. So it's mind-blowing to me. Like, either that's one hell of a coincidence, or there truly is something. Something truly happened. So that's why I say, like, the question is, do you believe in ghosts? It's subjective because can you believe in it without ever having experienced it? Or can you be a naysayer without ever having experienced it? Because if you were to say, oh, I had this experience with what you would call a ghost, but I think it's X, Y, and Z, then that's an entirely different conversation you can have. But I think it's very weird. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That's my story. I can continue to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But that's what happened to me. And it was very, very spooky. And like I said, I wholeheartedly 100% believe that it was a ghost, an apparition, a spirit, something supernatural, whatever you want to call it. I 100% believe that I either interacted with it or was about to interact with it that day. But all I know is I turned on my fucking heels and left. I was out that bitch. Gone. Get this off my screen. Gone, dog. Either way, let's continue on. We're supposed to head to this mansion. And see what's moving and shaking in this mansion. Look at this Zorua. Oh, I have to fire punch the Zorua. And you know what? I ain't stupid. I ain't dumb. Hold the fucking phone before I walk in this goddamn door. And get caught up in this bitch. Let me leave it to Ezekiel and get Intimidate drop off. Go ahead. Amaris's mansion. Ain't that about a bitch? Didn't I just motherfucking say, watch me walk in this bitch and get caught the fuck up. Watch. But hold up. Time out. Flag on the play. Amaris's mansion. I say that. I know that's not how you pronounce it. I say that because it's triggering me. The basic grammar of it triggers me as well, but this game is extra triggering me. So growing up, I was taught, storytime part 2. Growing up, I was taught that if you have a name that ends with an S, like let's say for example, Numnexus, you have Nexus, ends with an S. To show possession, you would just put an apostrophe, and that's it. Nexuses. That's how it's written. It's Nexus apostrophe. That's it. Now, I don't know when this came to be. It probably could have always been a thing, but when I was like 13, 14, 15, I started seeing people write apostrophe S even on words that have an S at the end. So it'd be like Amarises. That's why I say it like that, because it's like Amaris apostrophe S. So apparently they're both grammatically correct. Last time I looked into it, I'm no English teacher by any means, but the way that I was taught and the way that I'm going to continue to do it is it would be Amaris apostrophe, and that's plural. My problem, and the reason for this whole thing, is they've been flip-flopping back and forth in the game. So like, it doesn't really matter to me enough to like be hardcore triggered and correct people over it, because apparently they're both grammatically correct. But choose one. Like, choose one and go with it, damn it. It's like legends and legendaries. Like, apparently, grammatically, legendaries is correct. So, like, if I gave you a Terrakion, a Zapdos, a Mewtwo, an Arceus, and a Shaman, this would be a group of legendaries. And apparently that's correct. But I thought, I guess legendaries is the plural of legendary. But I thought legendary was an adjective to describe what kind of Pokemon this is. It's a legendary Pokemon. But the Pokemon itself is a legend, so plural of legends, this would be a group of legends I'm giving you, right? But apparently legends and legendaries is both still grammatically correct. So I don't fucking know. I prefer legends. Legendaries does still slip because, you know, spent my entire life saying it as someone playing Pokemon always growing up, but it just legends sounds better. Like, it sounds and looks better than to write out legendaries. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an English teacher. I could be wrong on both fronts. All I know is I've heard that both are correct, but who knows? New people! Second episode back after not recording for 2 weeks, and we get new people! Yeah! Haha! You're not going anywhere! Nappy, run! I don't remember Sydney's voice. They're too powerful. Oh, it's Nick. I thought it was Trey. It's Nick. That guy over there is Caden. He's the son of that V guy who's been causing us trouble. The other one's Sakura. They are some pretty nasty dragons with them. What? V? Okay, I type W-A-T as like slang. I type W-A-T as like what in like a stupefied reaction, like what? Like that's literally how I see it. And then there's W-T that's like what? That's like question mark, like what? And then there's what? Like this is what? Now, and seeing this is Dark Rising, I feel like they didn't actually mean what? They meant to type an H, and I fucking didn't! What's going on, Dark Rising? What? V mentioned those names before. It was when he was about to turn into a stone. I will avenge my father! Why? Oh, he has one mon. It's a Kieran Black. It's level 70! I just got my mons to 65! And now we're at 70! Not enough has happened! Not enough has happened to warrant a 5-level jump again! Like, if you were to go into the Volair Forest and there was a whole bunch of trainers in there, and you could get 2 or 3 levels off the trainers, and then you fought Light, and he had a level 65, that would be understandable. There's been, what, we fought like 6 trainers in the Rosary Garden? 6 or 7 trainers that had, what, like level 47s? What, number one, what kind of experience are you supposed to get out of that? Well, we did get 1 level. But what kind of experience are you supposed to get out of that? And how does those 6 trainers, how does that extent of game warrant going from Light's level 65s to a level 70 Kieran Black? Now, someone did leave a comment a few episodes back. Remember when we fought that Dark Entei? We had like a team of 35s. This was 2 episodes ago. Remember when we had a team of 35s and we thought that Dark Andy was level 50, right? And someone was saying, well, the game developers didn't make this game with the idea or the notion of a Nuzlocke in mind. So the idea is you're supposed to go up against this, kind of like a raid boss in Pokemon Go. Like, the idea is you're supposed to go up against this one Mon with your group of Mons, or that one raid boss with a group of trainers, and whittle it down step by step with each of your Mons before you beat it. So it's supposed to be challenging, but because of the Nuzlocke format, it makes it impossible. But still, like, that doesn't make a game challenging, dog. Like, this nigga has stronger Mons than his father did. Why didn't Darugas hook up with Caden and Sakura? I don't even know what the fuck Sakura... Well, he's got a Kieran Black. Watch this bitch have a Kieran White. Fuck am I supposed to do against this thing? I'm gonna Iron Head. I should have Dragon Danced. Oh, that whopping damage. This nigga has Thunderbolt! It's not stab! It's not stab! It's quad effect. It's a critical! Oh my god! Oh, what sensei do I have to go and study under to learn how to get turn 1 critical hits? That's what I want to know. Now, I'm not about to sit here and run the calcs because this is not a real Kieran Black. It's a Kieran Black that's been made in this game. But I feel like I could have lived a Thunderbolt if that had not been a crit. I mean, I know it is quad effective, but still. It's just another Magikarp. I have to grind all the way the fuck up. I'm telling you guys right now, I do not give a fucking rat's ass. I will have a Gyarados throughout this entire lock. I will keep catching Magikarps. Gyarados is too fucking good in this game. I do not care. Who else do we have in the PC? We have Magnolia and Ezekiel that are gone now. I know we had Columbus. We have one more. I can't remember who the other one was. One of them niggas is getting added to the squad. Just get ready. Accept it now. It's happening. That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Thunderbolt. Of course he has Thunderbolt. Why the fuck wouldn't he have Thunderbolt, dog? Like, what am I supposed to do? We have a Sandstorm up. I'm tempted to click Stone Edge, but I know I'm gonna miss. I did it. He's got Iron Head! Of course he's got Iron Head! Super effective! And we missed the Stone Edge! What the fuck? I'm not clicking Stone Edge again. Rock Slide. I did 100 points of damage. I should live this one. Yeah. I did even less. Of course I missed the Stone Edge. The turn to land the Stone Edge. I missed the Stone Edge. Thank you, Jesus. Holy shit. My god. I swear to god, this bitch has Kieran White. Father, I failed. Fucking idiot. Fuck off my screen. You'll pay for this. You may have defeated my brother, but you won't be able to withstand against me. This is for my father. I swear to god. I swear to god. She's got one mod. She's got one mod, dog. It's Kieran White. You stupid, ugly bitch. Oh my god, dog. I'm thunder waving this whore. Dragon Pulse? It's Philo's above me. We can live one, Oliver. We can live one. Come on, Oliver. Eat that. Eat that! Eat that! Ah, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? I paralyzed it, but... I think this is where Oliver dies, if I'm being honest with you. It's Kieran White, and Drax is super effective against it. I need to get Drax in here to get off a Rock Slide. So I think this is where Oliver dies, dog. As unfortunate as it is, I need to heal. As unfortunate as that is, I know a lot of you guys loved Oliver. Let me jot this down before I forget. I know a lot of you guys liked Oliver, but look at the situation we're in. I think we're gonna have to sack somebody else off to get Drax in here, Doug. I mean, unless I go out to Drax right now and click Rock Slide, or click Stone Edge and miss. I mean, the best case scenario is I click Rock Slide and he gets paralyzed. But if I click well, no matter what, I'm clicking Rock Slide. I was gonna say I can click Stone Edge. Stone Edge might kill, but I'm not gonna run that risk of missing again. Not happening. If we hadn't missed that first Stone Edge and we had the HP that we lost on the second turn from that second Dragon Pulse, then I wouldn't worry about it. But I can't risk that. I can't risk that. So when Drax comes in, I have to be able to click Rock Slide. So either I send in Drax right now and click Rock Slide and do as much damage as I do, and then Ignacio is the answer. Either way, I think someone's dying. I think that's the gist of this situation. Is I can go into Muchacho, Jyoti and Ignacio. I cannot go into and heal because I know Dragon Pulse is gonna Oko Ignacio, and it's Kyurem White. It's gonna have some fire type move, and that will blow Jyoti away. I can go into Muchacho, and it'll probably Dragon Pulse. I can probably live 1 and heal Drax up, or I can just go into Drax right now and click Rock Slide, and then I can go out to Ignacio after that. Best case scenario, yeah, that's good because now I have the Sandstream up. Best case scenario is he gets paralyzed. Has to get paralyzed. Rock Slide has a chance to flinch too. Paralyzed or flinch. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. That would be a perfect world that I'm not allowed to live in, dog. Oh my god, dog. What the fuck is this, dude? Like, what the actual fuck? Dog! They do so much damage! Even for being just 5 levels above. Like, if I was 5 levels above, I would not deal out that much damage. Ugh! How could I lose? That was just convenient. She said the same thing I did. Half my team gone to 2 Mons! I just grind it up! I'll defeat you. No, you got it all wrong. Your father's being controlled by Darugus, but you two seem to not be in control. My father was tormented and sent into the underworld because of you. You're responsible for the death of my father. Look, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe I've been selfish all this time and only worried about my father, but I promise I'll find some way to bring your father back. We won't take any help from you. You're now and forever our enemy. Let's go, Sakura. You'll pay dearly for this. We'll meet again somewhere. Good job on defeating those guys. What happened here anyway? By the time I got here, this girl over here was in some intense battle with Caden and Sakura. I followed Keldeo here, and it sent something about this girl. Oh yeah, he's got Keldeo and I have Victini. Hey, I'm not a girl. I'm a young lady. Watch yourself. Okay. Well anyways, it's good to see you here, Nappy. I have a feeling there's something very strange in this building. I'm getting a weird feeling like a presence watching me. I would follow the feeling, but my Pokemon are exhausted. Why don't you check out this place and tell me about it next time we meet up, okay? Yeah, sure. I wonder if that Amaris person is here. Okay, see you later. Well, I suppose I should thank you. Are you alright? Physically, yes. Mentally, no. Since I first set out on my mission to destroy Darugus, I've been hearing a call from a dragon's roar. It must be Kyurem. It is close. Do you know where those dragon Pokemon Caden and Sakura have? Yes, they were Kyurem Black and Kyurem White. I seek the original Kyurem. I was misled here by those two, but now the roar in my mind is even stronger. Kyurem is near. Well, I guess I'll be on my way. I thought Kyurem... I didn't know you could get Black Kyurem and White Kyurem without Kyurem in general. Dog, look at all of these soldiers, these fallen soldiers. Ezekiel, Oliver, and Drax. Fucking Tyranitar. And that wouldn't have been a thing if I had something more than a super potion. All I know is we are in Amaris' mansion, and that means it's time for a new encounter! It's a coming! I'll take it. I'll take it, bitch. I will take it. Coughing would be a marvelous, a wonderful addition to the team. Give me said coughing. Thanks, dog. Its thin balloon-like body is inflated by horrible toxic gases. It reeks when it's nearby. Wait, do I already have a coughing? I feel like I've seen that Dex entry before. I didn't even look and see just now. I was just so excited that it was a coughing. I didn't even see if there was a Pokeball on it or not. We might have already caught a coughing. This might be a re-encounter. Let's see here. What am I naming this coughing? What am I naming this coughing? I think I'm gonna name this coughing, Wanda. Wanda seems to fit coughing. Hold on, let me go back to the PC here. This doesn't count. I'm just saying that right now. This doesn't count. I have to go and check my encounter. I have to go and check my encounter and make sure it's not coughing. And then we will re-encounter. I'm not getting absol trapped like that. I'm not gonna get absol trapped like that. No. Let me see here. Do we have another coughing? No, we don't. Why was that dex description so familiar then? What's going on here, dog? What's going on here? Well, we have to lay another Gyarados to rest. Oliver, you've been good to us, dog. I really do love you and miss you, dog. Drax, our team was so good. It was so hench. I mean, that's why it was so difficult to train, because I had 2 pseudo legends, a legendary Pokemon, and a fucking Gyarados. Oh my god, look at this box. There's fucking monsters in this box, dog. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm adding a Magikarp. Xavier. I'm adding a Magikarp to the team. Hardy nature, timid nature. Nice and strong. Hydro Pump. Hardy, I'm pretty sure, is neutral. Can you even see that? Whoa! Slow your roll, Columbus. I know you're ready to go exploring, but can you even see in this game? It doesn't show you in this game. So I think I'm gonna add Xavier to the team. I listen, you guys, as long as I have fucking Magikarps, I'm getting me a fucking Gyarados. This is Dark Rising. Everyone and their mother told me I'm not winning this lock. I found a key to winning this lock. It's a fucking Hurricane Gyarados. I'm keeping that bitch. Okay? I'm keeping that bitch. So we're adding Magikarp to the squad. We have Xavier. So we have Fire Psychic, Bug Steel, Dragon Ground, Water Flying. I feel like we need to add... I was going to say I can add Wanda or I can add Venkman. I kind of want a bit more bulk. So I think I'm going to add Venkman. I was going to say it wouldn't hurt to add a grass type. I mean, a ghost type to the team. I could add Patrice because Patrice is bulky. Actually, well, I was going to say I could add Patrice because Patrice is bulky, but that gives me another flying type. I think I will add Wanda. Because that gives us poison typing. I think I will add Wanda. We ran through our real broken mons, dog. I did also find out that you can't evolve Eevee into Leafeon or Glaceon in this game. But Leafeon and Glaceon do exist, you just have to catch them in the wild. So we can't get a Leafeon. Only other grass typing would be Guadalupe, which means I have to get rid of Xavier. I'm not about that life. So who's the last one on the squad? I was gonna say we could add the Duskull Henrietta, but Dusclops is really only bulky with an Eviolite, and that's not a thing in this game. So, question is, who are we adding to the squad? I think we might just add Henrietta anyways, because we might be able to get a Dusknoir. I would add Agnes, but we already have a Psychic type. I think we will. And I guess we can get a Dusknoir. I guess we will add Duskull. Doesn't hurt, you know? Yes, we will add Duskull. Eater, Skeeter, Fleeter, Deleter. And we'll slide everybody else over. And I guess it's back to grinding for your boy! I guess it's just back to grinding. Fuck the bullshit. I'm gonna go up here and fight these 4 fucking trainers all over again. And I guess I have to get my entire team up to level 70 at this point. Since we're fighting level 70s. Dog, I have to get 65 levels on Xavier. 35 levels on Wanda. And 30 levels on Henrietta. This is gonna be a nightmare. Oh my god. That's the worst part of Dark Rising, is the grinding. And we're still in Salem. I wonder if I could record the next episode and make it through this mansion, as long as nothing crazy happens. Make it through this mansion and maybe when we get to the other side, there'll be a better place to grind. Because I'm telling you right now, like, grinding in this game for me at the moment is literally me walking up here and clicking this button and seeing who will answer the call. I mean, all 4 of them answer the call, but still, like, that's grinding. Like, a versus seeker at this point is still rough as dick. It's still mega rough. Imagine a mega rough dick. I mean, I could try to come out here and see. I can fit 2. I can fit 3 trainers on the screen there. So still the other place is better. I can fit 3 trainers on the screen here. Who will answer the call? One of them did. So that's the extent of my grinding. So maybe we'll roll the die in the next episode and see if we can go and at least get through the mansion. Today's episode was a little extra long, a little extra beefy. So if the next episode is just the mansion, don't get mad at me. We're going to see if we can get through at least the mansion to get to a better spot to grind, so I don't have to waste another 3 hours grinding. Either way, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, and of course, I'm going to show you support as a private member of the Nappy Nation, make sure to like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated, and I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, we out this bitch. Bye!